So now I'm going to solve a couple problems from the 4.5 derivatives of exponential function problem. My number of the problems is off because of the way I cropped my page. So the first problem asks us to take the derivative of 5 to the x power. So the way I use the formula is first I copy the question, which was the 5 to the x power. Then we take the natural log of the base. Notice only 5 is the base. X is the exponent, so it's not included in the purple ln of 5. And the last thing we do is take the derivative of the top. The derivative of x alone is just 1. So I have all the information, but we tend to rewrite the answer in a slightly different format. We write it as the natural log of 5 first, and then the 5 to the x is after that. And we put the natural log of 5 in parentheses so that it doesn't look like the natural log of 55 to the x power. And keep in mind, I'm expecting that you'll be pausing this video as needed to record information. I will just keep talking through without pauses so that you can listen or watch the video as needed. My next problem, 7 to the x, accidentally already popped up on the screen. But as always, we start by copying the question, then we take the natural log of the base. So just like we saw above, the base was 7, so I have the natural log of 7. I take the derivative of the top, and again, the derivative of an x with no exponents and no coefficients is just 1. So I rewrite the answer as the natural log of 7 times 7 to the x power. This next problem is the first time we see a shift in the way the exponent is written. But it doesn't change the way I solve the problem. Step 1, I copy the question exactly as seen, typed on my page. I take the natural log of the base. The base is still just 7, even though the exponent is a binomial. When I take the derivative of the top, instead of getting 1, I get a 5. 5x turns into 5, and because 9 turns into 0, it was 5 plus 0, so we just write 5. Now this time, when I go to rewrite the answer, I still want to put the natural log of 7 in front of the exponential term, but what we tend to do is think of the 5 as a coefficient, and all terms tend to have coefficients in the beginning. So our answer would actually read parentheses 5 natural log of 7 times 7 to the 5x plus 9 power.